let's get this show on the road because, Randall, we've got a debate to get to.
Okay, I'm in. Let's do it.
Not between us.
Oh, okay.
Between
tonight.
One of the most intelligent debaters, people of all time, and a woman.
Yeah, that's what everybody's waiting for tonight.
That is what everyone's waiting for.
I'm most excited to not feel an existential sense of despair after this debate like I did the last one, but that could still happen, right? So
Could still happen.
got to be optimistic.
Could very much still happen, but
this segment will age very well.
This will be really perfect. Speaking of the debate, I would be remiss if I didn't bring up something from a friend, a follower, a listener, a commenter, an engager, whose comment got deleted from YouTube, and I said I would bring it up to you because I wanted to make sure you knew about it.
Oh, okay.
Because he messaged me and said, "Did you delete my comment on YouTube?" I was like, "Definitely not. Like, I'm a 1A guy. I'm a First Amendment believer." But what the comment said after I said, "What did you say?" It said this: Randall Harrison Brown joining the Hall of Esteemed 3 namers, including John Wilkes Booth and Thomas Matthew Crooks.
Give it time.
Oh no! Oh God!
Welcome to Who Asked, everybody.
Welcome, indeed. Welcome to Who Asked, a comedy, not a political show, where today we're talking about singing again. I think this is the second episode in a row, but we're not going to sing that much, I think, or at all.
Fine.
I know. We're talking karaoke. Who doesn't love karaoke?
Some people
with no heart, with no soul. Not us. But we'll get to that. Plus our mystery segment, Newsreel, Trivia Tuesday. You Asked. You Asked the show within the show where you ask us questions on our show about things. That's
Randall Harrison Brown from the Grassy Knoll. And you are?
I'm the Hayden Russo from the rooftop.
The
Secret Service didn't catch.
Yep.
So yeah, actually, in first and foremost, I also would like to bring out a guest.
Oh,
it's
welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Our second guest, Pum King.
Oh, very nice.
I went to Wegmans and I was getting stuff for Stu because I love fall and it's soup season already. Don't care. And I saw the Pum King was there. I love pumpkin beers so much. I love pumpkin beers so much, and so. Why don't you listen to this? Can you get this? Can we get this? Hold on. Oh, yeah.
That wasn't
I
as
don't
nice
think
as
it
I
caught
thought
that.
it would be. No, it did. It was a big gulp. It wasn't nearly as ASMR as I thought it would be, but that's
yeah,
okay.
I got to get one of those streamer mics.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
That the cam girls have. Karaoke. Where were we? Karaoke,
indeed.
What I wanted to talk about was, first of all, love the event, but there's, I think, songs overrated, underrated. But first, like, when you walk into a karaoke bar, what state of mind do you want to be in?
Well, it depends. Is it like, are we talking like a public karaoke or like a private, like with
That's a great question.
Yeah, that's my first looking around. Or are we looking at tiny booths with like soundproof doors, or what do we got?
Well, give me both. I think it's different. So like if it's public.
Yeah, okay. If it's public, you got to gauge the crowd, right? Like it's more of a show and it's not just for you and your friends. Like you got to get the crowd going. You got to pick a good song and you kind of got to see what everybody's picking and go in line with that. That's what I think.
So do you think you need to be more clear, as in sober versus hammered?
I think probably for the better, yeah.
Oh, I don't know, man. I think that's crazy.
Well, no, I don't mean totally sober. I do think there's people, they get a little confident after like 2-3 drinks. That's the perfect place to sing.
It's the only time I go into Iggy's when I am at least 8 deep.
Right, but that's what I mean. When you get to 9 or 10 and you go up there and you make a fool, then it's a difference. It's a little different.
Certainly that is true. True. What about private? Where are you on private parts?
Do whatever you want. Sing whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Just have fun with your friends. Yeah. Because, you can afford the embarrassment when you're with people who, you're going to love it with. So
let's
go with that.
It's almost like interesting because you've talked so much about, I don't know, making people in public feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't, not, you know.
Well, no, but it's when it's your friends, that's different. But when it's just other people, I mean, if you're going to go up and you're going to belt out a song, as long as it's a good song, it doesn't even really matter if you're singing well enough because they're going to sing with you.
Exactly, right.
But if it's private, like, you know, I just remembered this, actually. I should have wrote this down so I had it ahead of time. But when I was in Italy in high school with my high school friends, one night we went out to a karaoke bar. I don't remember where in Italy we were, but we were there, and we were old enough at the time, so we had Jello shots going, and it was fun. And it was
Jello shots.
We were 17. I mean,
okay,
come on,
okay,
it was fun because you could drink at that age there, and they
enough.
were just giving them to us as long as we were singing in these private booths.
Okay.
Anyway, with the group, I was with a good group who we were singing whatever we wanted, but it went everywhere from like Disney songs to like musical songs, and people were doing Rent, stuff like that. So eventually it got towards the end. You get to a point where it's like, just pick a song, see what's up there, see if there's anything funny. So I went up and, my 5 friends are sitting there and I picked a Bruce Springsteen song. I just said,
of fucking course.
I just said, well, what songs do you have? Which Bruce songs do you have? And he started showing me this. And then he brings me this song called 10th Avenue Freeze Out, which is this not very well-known Bruce song, which is it's a fantastic song. I love that song. But the fact that it even was there was like, I feel like I have to take it because it was like Born to Run, Dancing in the Dark, 10th Avenue Freeze Out. Like that song should not have been there with the other ones. And so I picked it, and I would get through the song, and about halfway through, there's a quick sax solo where the Bruce sings, a change was made uptown and the big man joined the band. And then Clarence Clemens on sax goes, but what happened was we got to that part and like the software didn't have a sax solo or anything in there. So it just stopped.
I know where this is going.
And it stayed on that one note and it just tapered out the rest of the song in the middle of the lyric. And I was just standing there like waiting for it to go. And then the guy was just like, yeah, it's the end, man. What do you mean? Okay, I guess. But like, if that happened to me in a public karaoke, that'd be the end.
Yeah, you're done.
I mean? Absolutely. I would never recover from that.
You got to kill yourself. I thought you were going to say you just did the sax solo for sure.
No. Like I was listening for it and then the song broke and then that was it. So yeah.
That's awesome. It's on Born to Run. Good. I mean,
Yeah. It sounds like an old like Beach Boys song kind of. So
is your favorite song of all time the Santa Claus is Coming to Town version from Bruce
favorite
Springsteen?
Christmas song?
No.
Yes.
Song.
No, it's not. But I mean that it might as well be top 20. It's pretty good.
I'm sure it is top 20. Speaking of top 20, excuse me. Now let me clear my throat. That's not a good karaoke song.
Sorry, no singing. Right.
No singing. You stop.
I've been singing a lot.
You're a real freak. Let's start with, what do you want to start with? Overrated or underrated karaoke songs? Overrated? Okay. Yeah. This will be hot. Would you like me to kick it off with a maybe controversial one?
Let's hear it. Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. Love the band.
Oh boy.
Mr. Brightside, we gotta be done with it.
I knew it.
We gotta be done with it, man.
It's the white people anthem.
I know, and that's why I'm sick of it. There are so many other white people. We can have multiple anthems.
Well, Sweet Caroline is one other. I mean, there's plenty of others.
Sweet Caroline too. I mean, don't get me started on fucking Boston.
No, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's going anywhere. I mean, everybody knows the words, and it's a perfect karaoke song because it's got like the part where everybody comes in and sings at the same time, and it's got catchy lyrics, and it's not going anywhere. I hate to break it to you.
I don't think it's going anywhere. Maybe just maybe less. And my other one with that, again, this one I actually very much like the artist, and I'm very happy for her. But I can only imagine. Like, I haven't gone to Carrie much. I did go last weekend, but that's besides the point.
Weekend before that and before that.
But Hot to Go by Chappell Roan. If I was like running public karaoke and I saw a group of girls come in, or a group of gays or me, I would be so nervous.
Really?
Because I'd be like, I'm playing Hot to Go at least 7 times tonight. And
I
I'm going to do the dance
repeats are
every
the worst
time.
Yeah, HOT O to go.
You know?
The repeats are what make it so bad. I think Mr. Brightside has the potential to be repeated twice in a karaoke night, and that's a real bummer.
Minimum.
But when you got a song like that, yeah, definitely. I'll give you that. That's fine. Definitely can be overrated.
And it's like the 4th best song on the album.
Sure.
So whatever. You don't give a shit about Chapel. All right.
No, I do a little bit.
Yeah, some of your overrated.
What's a red wine supernova? No, that's Oasis.
Speaking of who's back.
Yeah, Oasis is back until they break up again.
Until Liam punches his brother. Yeah.
I don't think Wonderwall is really an overrated karaoke song, just to quick go off of that, because I don't think people pick it that much. I haven't seen people do it that often in karaoke. What about you?
I don't think people do it that much. It was obviously an immediate thought, but it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's that often. And frankly, I like the song. So
yeah, that's fair.
Red Wine Supernova is what you were looking for.
That is what I said.
Is that what you said?
I thought so. Yeah, but I was also thinking of
Champagne Supernova. I just started
but
thinking of
Oasis.
Champagne Supernova.
Right, but it is Red Wine Supernova. I do like that song. It's very good. Anyway, my overrated song, just from the last time we went to karaoke, I couldn't even believe anybody would pick this, but how crazy the place went made me say I have to include it on the list. Any song by Bon Jovi. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're back. We're back to Bon Jovi.
How are we still picking Bon Jovi songs at a karaoke bar in 2024? It's ridiculous.
I totally agree.
In a public karaoke bar. I understand what my previous story about Bruce Springsteen was, but I'm talking like when was that? Not even that long ago. A couple months ago. There's people doing Bon Jovi. There was some other weird songs in that one. Some people came in and they didn't read the room very well. I don't think
sometimes they don't. Well, what? One of our friends was gonna play. We were about to leave, and I went to get him, and there was like, Nick. I can make him anonymous. They called his name, and I went up. So I went up to because he was not going up to that stage.
Yeah, he was in a state.
And I went up, and they were like, "Yeah, he's doing The Boys Are Back in Town," and I said, "No, he's not." Absolutely he's not. Nope. Because I was not about to sing that.
Yeah, that's a good call. It's a good move. You do good things for your friends. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Was that your only overrated? Because I came equipped.
I feel like you are more equipped for that, so I'm going to let you go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I came equipped. I had one more. The other one I had, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but I'm saying Dancing Queen. And the reason is, give me other ABBA songs above Dancing Queen.
Way better, yeah.
You know what I mean?
ABBA, that's a problem, though. ABBA does have so many great karaoke songs.
Great.
Having one off, they should have picked the others, but they get a pass.
And then it's because people do Dancing Queen's honey, you cannot hit that note. Or any of them.
Don't make any of us try with you.
Yeah,
I agree.
I can. You can't.
You definitely can. Yeah,
I can.
It was funny. I was looking at some of my songs and I was like, "Well, which ones does Aiden sing at falsetto, high pitched, and chandelier?"
Those are my ones I never want to hear again.
Exactly, but chandelier. What's some other good ones that you love doing? Sugar. We're going down.
That's just a classic. That'll turn the vibe right around.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, and when we did Breaking Free when we were there the last time. I mean, that was your idea. Fantastic idea.
It's my
Obviously,
go-to.
Troy and Vanessa.
Yeah, I'm Vanessa.
Yeah. Okay.
Gabriella in the.
Gabriella, that's
Vanessa Hudgens.
Actress.
Yeah. Breaking Free is my go-to. It's perfect, and maybe I've started something, and maybe people are doing it more, but I think it's oh shit, oh, when you hear that little piano come in, people are like, this is what I wanted.
I was amazed when we were up there singing. I was amazed at how into it everybody was. Like it took off. That was a perfect choice.
It'll take right off.
Mm-hmm.
I love doing musicals too, especially in private karaoke. I'm a big fan of doing the musicals.
Sure.
All right, couple underrated hits from you.
Underrated. I did have Brandy. I think that one is pretty good. I've seen a lot of people go. It's one of those like older songs that is played enough nowadays that people know the words to it, and
right.
It's people love singing "What a Good Wife You Would Be" like that. What a good, and that just it's a great karaoke part. So that one also. I mean, this isn't really underrated, but. Ain't No Mountain High Enough is a great duet song. Just watching any two people try and do Marvin Gaye, and it's just funny to watch, and it's a good song. So
yep,
that's what I brought.
Okay, I like that. The ones I had Teenage Dirtbag before TikTok made it annoying.
All right, I guess
Teenage Dirtbag from really good song, and then TikTok did its thing, and it got too much.
Well, they always do. That's TikTok.
That's how it goes. I had a thought about Mr. Jones by the Counting Crows. I think that's is that. I think that's under. I mean, I'm talking like underrated.
Yes. It would. Yeah. I get it.
You know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of
sung that high before. That's what just caught me off guard. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think that one's a little too slow, personally.
I think you're slow.
I am.
And the last one I had is
quick enough.
anything off Songs About Jane. Anything.
All right. Like, are you willing to put that to the test? Because we could put that to science.
Okay. Well, I guess what I'm talking about is like Harder to Breathe, Love, This Love.
Yeah. Sure.
She Will Be Loved, Sunday Morning, This Love, Harder to Breathe, Shiver. Yeah. Mostly anything.
Mostly, yeah.
Mostly anything. Great album
Morning,
before Adam Levine got weird.
Yeah, that's true. I remember I played in a concert for a buddy of mine, and I was in the horn section, and we did Sunday Morning, and I hadn't heard it for whatever reason until we started playing this. This was like 10 years ago.
Oh,
it was a while
what?
ago. Yeah, but we were playing. I was like, man, this is cool. I wish that Maroon 5 actually had horns in it. And they were like, you should listen to the song. And I listened. I was like, wait, they had like a real band? Like this was actually just a music before it was pop, nonsense? I was kind of surprised.
A great band. And I remember my dream is to be in like a dad band, to like be the front man of a dad band. And
that'd be fun.
I put together a list of the songs I want to do, and I put on Harder to Breathe. And then I did it at a karaoke, and like, there's a lot of words in that song. He just says a bunch of stuff, and I don't know any of them.
Yeah, true. That's funny.
I was like, holy shit. I was like, I mean, I know the rhythm, so I can do this, but I'm like, I didn't know not one of these words.
Yeah. That's funny.
It was
all right.
It was,
fine. I'll give you most of the album.
Okay,
I'll
fine.
give you that.
I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to be the girl that Adam Levine said whatever cheated on his wife, his supermodel wife with in the Instagram comments. That was so funny. Newsreel.
Oh, wait, hold on. I did have one more. I forgot about it. No, you're good. That was a good, great segue. Just because I know you're going to remember this, the song that I think deserves more credit, at least for maybe private karaoke, is Scenes from an Italian Restaurant by Billy Joel. And you know why I'm bringing this up?
Yeah.
We had a chance to go to karaoke, not in New York City, but in fact by me in rural New Jersey, because it just happened to be one night. And somebody, while we were out, we go in to Wilson's Bar. Shout out Willie's.
Shout out Willie's.
And
Shout out Willie's.
they were doing karaoke, which is a very strange thing for a hole in the wall like Willie's. And
you would think the people in Willie's would call anyone that does karaoke names.
Slurs. Yeah. Surely. Exactly. Yeah. That should tell you much about it. But somebody was in there. She was singing Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. The 8-minute Billy Joel, musical opera about Italian restaurants. And not only was she a bad singer, that's fine. Everybody's allowed to be a bad singer at karaoke, but she was about 2 bars behind the entire thing. And like she was just not watching the line go across the words, and like the music was going on without her, and she was getting dragged like tied up on a rope behind a horse. It was awful. I couldn't stand it. I thought I was gonna die. There's a video of you about to lose your mind too.
I do have that video. Yeah, we have a couple. Well, that was the fucking worst moment of my life. And like, I also think I was hungover, so I was like chugging whiskey gingers to try and feel better, and I was just like,
and we were like, oh, you know, I guess we can go check it out. You know, Aiden likes karaoke, but I don't expect it to be good at this place, and it just all expectations blowed away the wrong way, but for sure. So
it was so ass,
so terrible.
Holy shit! Yeah, I blacked that one out.
Yeah, sorry. Well, now it's memorialized. So, anyway, shall we move on to newsreel now?
Let's do it.
Okay.
This is a segment where Ren and I read a real or a fake story, and the other person decides if it's real or fake, and then it is real or fake. I'm really working on my synopses of the segments. How was that one? What do you think?
That was good. I liked it. Yeah, I think you should include the score when you do it.
I was going to. I was getting there. Oh. It's 5-5. It's all tied up.
Okay.
It's all tied up. I had a great week last week. Two weeks ago. This always fucks me up.
Not last week.
Not last week. So I'll go first. How about that? Are you ready for this?
Okay. No, I got it.
I got it right here.
Okay.
This one's about bunnies. Rabbits have overrun a suburban Florida community. Volunteers hop to the rescue. A community in South Florida has an adorable problem on its hands. Dozens of domesticated bunnies have overrun parts of Wilton Manors, a suburb of Fort Lauderdale. 2 years after a resident let loose lionhead rabbits from their backyard, according to local lore, the number of rabbits, that's a weird comma. The number of rabbits now outnumber the 81 homes in the Janata Isle neighborhood. 81 homes. The furry invasion has divided the neighbors' residents. Some have allegedly threatened to shoot the animals or feed them to their snakes. Some want the bunnies to roam free. Others, concerned about the rabbit safety, are racing to raise money to save them. East Coast Rabbit Rescue, a nonprofit organization, is spearheading an effort to rescue and rehome the bunnies. The group managed to rescue 19 rabbits on Friday, 3 of which are pregnant. Naturally, they've since reproduced, multiplying like rabbits.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
It's just vague enough. There's so many things in there that don't sound real. Despite my best in everything, I'm gonna say it's real.
It is real.
Whoa!
Damn it!
Wow.
Shit!
Oh man!
I was so confident I was gonna get you.
Especially
with a furry invasion.
Everything in my head was telling me that's fake, but I don't know why I had to go real. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's written really well. I'm actually gonna go back and find the author because I want to tweet at them and tell them you did a really good job writing this. Emma,
pretty good.
Emma Bowman. Shout out Emma Bowman. If you
we should shout out the authors to these articles. You know.
Yeah, especially if it's ourselves or
fake
AI.
Ones. Yeah, exactly. All right, ready for mine? You sure? You don't sound too confident. Right.
I'm not confident, Randall. I've never been confident a day in my goddamn life.
Spanish supermarket shoppers are using pineapples to search for love in a surprising new craze. As part of the TikTok craze, singletons have been drawn to branches of the chain Mercadona, where it is claimed they can find romance if they visit between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. and put a pineapple upside down in their shopping cart. People are then encouraged to go to the wine aisle to find others with the same fruit in the same position. If they like someone, they bump their trolley against theirs, indicating they are interested in chatting to them. If the feeling is mutual, they can bump back or just start talking, according to the Spain-based English-language news website Olive Press. Some who have been caught up in the TikTok craze have even posted videos of their experiences. According to the publication, other items in someone's trolley provide clues about their intentions. For example, if someone spots chocolate or sweets, it means that the other person is looking for long-term relationships or something more serious. But a legume or lettuce means they are looking for something more casual, according to the publication.
Okay, so while you were reading, I spent that time like flexing in the camera because I knew this one. I don't really remember the legume or lettuce stuff, but I do know about the pineapple thing. So I do know that it's real. Or yeah.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go back for a second.
No. I knew about the pineapple thing. I don't know how. I think I saw like one tweet about it, but it was like, if you're wearing a pineapple something at a store, it's like, oh yeah, oh, you know what it is? It's
the swingers thing.
The swingers thing.
Yeah, I knew about that, but that's what I thought of when I first saw this. But this has nothing to do with that.
Well, I just knew pineapple and like swingers.
Damn, I should have changed the fruit and then just said it's a fake article.
That would have worked.
Loophole.
Is that now we get into some.
All right. No semantics.
No, I definitely I knew about the swingers because there was some viral TikTok of I don't know a girl to a Florida house and it was like there's pineapples everywhere and everyone's like
yeah
and I was like
I don't know.
What are pineapples? I was like, and this was like months ago and I was not 13. I was like, what do the pineapples mean? And then I looked and it was like, that means they're swingers.
Right. Like, if you put the pineapple upside down, or if you have decoration of a pineapple upside down, it means that you're swingers or something like that.
Down to fuck.
I don't know. I've seen pineapples at a couple of friends' houses, and I
got bad news, buddy.
I have to wonder, but I won't for now.
You should. Right. You should go put on your pineapple pin. Go and be. And
I don't have a pineapple pin.
I'll send you one.
All right.
We'll get pineapple hats for next time. Do a swingers episode.
Oh, that sounds great. We'll invite them all on.
Perfect. Okay.
Well,
electric
6-6.
6-6.
Right,
the devil's lettuce. So good for us.
Or legume.
The devil's legume. What would be the devil's legume?
Well, you know what? That's actually a good question. If you were doing this, what would you put in your shopping cart to let them know what you were gonna like? If you were looking for love, and
can I go off script?
Of course. What script? Yes.
I don't know.
You have to include the pineapple. That's part of it.
No, I understand. But what did the legume and the lettuce mean?
No, that was just saying like chocolate means or sweets is like, oh, maybe it's permanent, but something less permanent might be meaning of like, oh, I just want to fling, or I just want to, you never know.
Got it. Okay. I would get bologna because I like to wrap it up and put it all in my mouth in one go.
Right. That's how
with a piece of cheese and mustard
too, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that'd be perfect then. Oh God. Oh jeez.
I do a good Wonder Bar bologna, man. I like it.
That's okay. Nobody's gonna hurt you for that. That's all right.
All right, cool. That's fun. It's time for the mystery segment. We do a mystery segment every week. That's the synopsis for this one.
Oh boy, that one needs work.
That one. I realized while I was in the middle of it that one needs work.
What is this? Episode 8? We haven't figured this. Episode 9? We haven't figured that out yet.
No, of course I haven't figured it out.
Jeez. All right.
So we're gonna talk about fictional characters. Just very loosely, but also with structure. And I think the first question that I was thinking of when I wanted to bring this up to you was, there's a lot of fiction in the world. Who would you most want to be? If you could be any fictional character, who would you want to be? Who has the best?
It's tough because it's like, do I want to be a hero? Do I want to enjoy my life? Or do I want to be a villain? Right? I might have a different answer for all three of those. For all I know.
You probably do. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. Well, if I'm going to be a hero, I want to be Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
He's not only does he's always just like the Rock and should have been the protagonist of the movies.
Yeah, we hate Frodo.
Yeah, anyway. But also...
No, get into it.
No, I don't want to. What if the Lord of the Ring heads come for me like the Star Wars guys go for you?
Are you kidding? How dare you say, what if the Lord of the Ring heads... You haven't gotten everything about Star Wars wrong ever.
No, Sam does a lot for Frodo, and Frodo doesn't even thank him and, sends him home a couple times. I mean, ridiculous. But Sam is always the Rock. He does the right thing, and he kind of gets out unscathed, like everybody else gets pretty injured horribly, other than like the, Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli, who are just like cartoonishly superheroes in those movies. But,
right.
But like all the, the poor hobbits are having a rough time out there. Frodo loses a finger, right? He gets it bitten off. I don't want that. But Sam, he gets it. Then he has a nice happy ending too. So I think
It
I'd
does
go
have a
there.
nice happy ending.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the Hobbit movies, like the new
Mm.
ones. Does anything happen? Are those relevant?
Uh, they're not bad. They're kind of overextended. Like Peter Jackson really just
Oh,
wanted to make
right.
Lord of the Rings a second time.
I
You
got
know,
it. Yeah,
that's why there's
sure.
3 movies about one children's book, and they're each extended edition 5 hours. So
Right.
it's fun, but it doesn't really do much. So
Sounds about right. Okay, well then, if I'm thinking hero, because
yeah,
now I'm in a
yeah.
different
There's
spot.
your structure, baby.
Now I'm in a different spot. Well, okay, I'm gonna go with my just first answer. What all in all fictional character do I want to be? The answer is Yami Yugi of
Wow.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Um, he is so sexy and so good at Yu-Gi-Oh.
He has the best lines too.
He has
I will
the
give
best
you that.
lines, and
Can you?
not the kid. The kid is not hot. Yami Yugi, the transformed version of Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah, no,
is
I
a
got that.
charismatic hunk.
Yeah. Can you do an impression?
I can only do Joey Wheeler.
I knew it. I knew that's it. I think you want to be Yama Yugi, but you know you're Joey
I
Wheeler.
know, I know, I know. I'm Joey Wheeler. You've activated my time wizard. Seto Kaiba.
Yeah. Your
I now
request
put
for
out-
Yama Yugi has been denied. You have been given Joey
No,
Wheeler.
please. No,
Sorry.
I can't.
You're gonna have to take it up with the big
Wait,
man.
hold on. This might be real. I think Yu-Gi-Oh might be casting something. Hold on.
Like
hold
a
on.
live action Yu-Gi-Oh show that'll be terrible and on Netflix.
Yu-Gi-Oh new show. This could have been a legitimate dream. But I think I saw something that was like Yu-Gi-Oh
Of yours,
casting.
surely.
And I was like, I think I should audition for Joey Wheeler.
That's great. But we should. I mean, if you got the voice, it's
I don't know. That was good. I did my Yu-Gi-Oh in there, so that was what you got if you were paying attention.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I really
Wow.
want to be Yami Yugi.
Mm-hmm.
In the first season, the dice shit gets weird, but let's not.
Okay.
We already, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so then who's your fiction character that you would want to be that's like not a hero, just like a dude in a universe?
A dude in the universe, probably like George Costanza. It goes back to like
Wow,
my
that's-
Seinfeld thing.
Really? I feel like I haven't watched much Seinfeld, but I feel like he always gets the short end of the stick all the
Yeah,
time.
he also is not like a great guy, but
Yeah, well, that's part of getting to enjoy the life of a fictional character is being a bad person.
that's true. No, I just didn't think of like a regular guy in any universe. Maybe the Fonz.
Okay, there you go. Now you're
Maybe
in it.
that's
a good
cool.
one.
That's way cooler.
Yeah, we love a little Winkler.
I
that's for
love Henry Winkler dearly.
sure. Pretty good.
Okay, what about you? On
I
normal
would pick
person.
the normal person. I would pick the blue elephant that plays the keyboard in Star Wars. That's it. Max Rebo, the Ortolan. You know.
I was gonna. Max Rebo was about to come out of my mouth when you said that, and I wish you didn't because I was gonna get something right, and now
Yeah. Well, it's not trivia on purpose, so yeah.
it's fucking.
I already
bullshit.
spoiled everything about Max Rebo, including what kind of music he plays. What is it?
I wasn't listening to you.
I didn't say it out loud. I sent it
Oh.
to you. This was an important thing, remember? And then you said, "Stop spoiling trivia to our
Oh,
friends."
oh! It's like jizz.
That's it.
It's
That's
just
the name for
jizz,
jazz.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just jizz, baby. That's all it is.
Okay. Fuck yes, I got it. I remember.
Ding. Oh shit.
But
All
the
right.
one thing is for superhero, I don't want to get hurt a lot. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So regenerative is a must. So that
I'm gonna
makes
let you
me
finish your thought.
that makes me want to be like Wolverine.
That's dumb. If you don't want pain, then you don't pick Wolverine. All Wolverine does is feel pain, and then it regenerates so he can feel pain again. It hurts every time his claws come out.
No, that's true. I guess I'm just thinking regeneration versus pain.
Yeah, so you would want like Hulk or like what's his name in the X-Men, the silver guy, Cyclops? No,
I don't know.
Colossus.
There's too many X-Men.
The guy that's in the Deadpool movies, the like silver guy. He's just made of metal. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, sure. Yeah, you're
you
right.
won't feel pain with that guy.
You're
unless
right.
somebody melts you. But that's
You're
about
right.
it,
I'm thinking too regeneratively. I need to think less pain.
Yeah. If that's your goal,
You're
wanna
right.
go for something
Wolverine
like
would
that.
suck. He gets stabbed so much.
All the time. Shot all the time.
You're
And it doesn't not hurt.
No, you're right about that.
Yep. Just looking out for you there.
I would like to ask you, who would play you in like a movie? And you can either give me your dream casting, you can give me who you think is actually like realistic.
I remember talking about this in like high school. Like this is something people talk about all the time. And people would always say Jack Black. And it's not just because we're both fat, but it's just because which is like, usually it's like, oh, that guy, you kind of look like Jack Black. It's like, nope, I'm just a big white guy with a beard, but I appreciate the connection there. But there are a lot of different people that could do it, especially because Jack Black's in everything now. Like Minecraft.
Dude, we gotta.
I don't want to go into the Minecraft thing.
Well, I don't want to go into it, but Jack Black might be going on a bad.
He needs it at a slow roll, I think.
The No Tenacious D thing, the Borderlands thing, the Minecraft.
Well,
Are
the
they?
Borderlands, yeah. I mean, we all knew it was coming back.
We don't like. I don't want. I saw a tweet about this, so I don't want to take credit for it. But like, someone said Jack Black is becoming like Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, and I really don't want that.
Yeah. The second Chris Pratt put out a statement and was like, I don't really like lasagna, but I'm playing Garfield, I knew it was over. If you can't respect the craft,
yeah, right,
you shouldn't be there.
That and all like the weird wife and church homophobia and
the
stuff
Arnold
like that.
Stuff too. Yeah, Arnold stepson stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
that too. My pick was Dan Levy.
Dan Levy. That's
because it's kind of like an easy answer. When Schitt's Creek was very popular, which, by the way, your sister called me out or us out, but you were never going to say it. I'm not having it on the sitcoms, which I think is fair. Yeah. I got the Dan Levy thing a lot, and that was when I had a better hairline still.
Yeah.
And also everyone does think I'm gay, so my other answer is Eugene Levy. Because then I can play both sides, whenever I want, like,
whatever point.
Am I daddy or am I gay? And realistically, I'm probably somewhere in the middle.
Can I tell you what I think? Who should play you? And it's neither of those people. Okay. I think if you want a more artistic and good approach to someone that could maybe win an award, Adrien Brody.
I think Adrien Brody.
About that?
Yeah,
I think
no,
if he
I
had
agree.
The stash, he could.
If he grows the stash, the nose. We got the nose.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. The nose, that's pretty on par. Yeah, but he's a great actor. So
he's a phenomenal actor. And another, what I also just found out because pop culture, he bought a castle for Elsa Pataki, who he was married to before Chris Hemsworth, and then she left Adrien Brody for Chris Hemsworth, and there was a whole like shoot in, I don't know, Rolling Stone or something in front of this castle that Adrien Brody bought her. And then she was like, no, Chris Hemsworth is young and hot. Which, by the way, Adrien Brody is hot and, like, the man.
I feel like he's got more depth to him, too, than Chris
Definitely
Hemsworth.
more depth.
Maybe that's racist against Australians, who's to say. But, no, that's fair. I think the guy that I saw that I was thinking who might be good, he's kind of a no-name, but his name's Matt Wood. And he's the guy that's playing John Belushi in the SNL movie. And I don't know.
I know who that is. Yep, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe. We'll see. When the movie gets made, we'll have to have the casting call, and then we'll figure it out then. But
put it in the comments. Who do you think should play us? And if you're going to comment something mean, don't do it because I'll be sad.
Just send it to me in a text. That's what most of you do anyway.
Exactly.
All right, that's fair. Movies are made then. We'll have them set for 20 years from now.
Yeah,
the Who Cinematic Universe.
The Who Cinematic. There will be a movie about this one day. Our 13 episode podcast run. What happened?
and why did one of them kill the other one? It's what happened. That's the. It'll be a
behind the
scenes.
It'll be
on a crime podcast.
Then we got a crime pod. Yeah, we can fake our own deaths, get the insurance money, start a crime podcast about ourselves, being ourselves with new names.
Right. And just fake like prosthetics and the whole thing every week.
I'm kind of cooking here.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll put it in the tank. We'll let it simmer.
Behind the scenes, you have no idea the darkness that goes on from Randall to me about the podcast.
It's true. I just bully him all the
He
time.
just bullies me. It's so fucking bad. Speaking of bullying, I'm
Trivia?
bullying you in Trivia Tuesday now, bitch.
Are you? Wait, what's the score? Oh, yeah.
It's 2 to
'cause you got
2.
it. Yeah. Wait, yeah. It's not that bad. You're not bullying me. We're
No,
tied.
we're tied.
All right.
Good enough. I'm heating up. Boy, am I nervous though.
Okay. Well, you want to do your fire question first then, or do you want to save that for last?
No, because I feel like I usually ask first. So I can, since we started saying the words Trivia Tuesday, I feel the anxiety in my stomach.
Okay,
So let's get
great.
this
so
over
let's get it over with. That's fair. I'll do that for you, my friend.
Thank you.
So yesterday, unfortunately, very sad, James Earl Jones passed away.
Darth
The
Vader. Final answer.
Iconic voice of Darth Vader, yes.
Fuck.
And he is known for his many portrayals of Darth Vader, as well as his many movies that he's done otherwise. But the most iconic line, some say in movie history, is from Empire Strikes Back, where he's talking to his son and he's telling him about their family lineage. Spoiler alert. But there's a bit of a Bears type thing about that sentence there, and which is the correct way. So, you got your hand up? Can I give the answers first?
No, I think I know this.
Okay, good. Well, I'm going to give you the 4. Or do you want to do it first?
I want to take your headphones out
All right.
really quick, and I'm going to say, it's no, I am your father. Okay. I think I got it right, but just read them off.
Okay, so what is the iconic line from Darth Vader? Is it A, no, Luke, I am your father? B, Luke, I am your father? C, no, I am your father? Or D, Luke, no, I am your father?
Okay, so I'm sticking with what I said while you were headphoneless.
Oh,
It is no, I am your father. Final answer.
Correct.
Yes.
Very well done. Very good. Yes.
Didn't need a multiple choice on that one. Let's fucking go, baby.
I'm glad you got that one.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, everybody thinks it's Luke, I am your father, but it isn't. Nope,
you
it's not that
fucking
one.
idiots.
Yeah, you tell them. Pretty good though. Nice. I'm proud
You know
of you
what?
for that one.
That's a good question because
Thank you.
I hope a bunch of people got it wrong, and I feel way better than them.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Time
how
for
does
me
that-
to get mine wrong. Come on.
How do you think that happened, though? Like, Luke.
It's the same thing with a lot of Star Wars things where people they saw them when they were kids 60 years ago, and what they remember is just what they think it is now. And like it's rose-colored glasses looking back at all the cheesy stuff from then, and they want to feel whimsical again.
Right.
But they can't quite get that childlike fear or feel that they want. So.
Yeah. That's true. I got a sports question for you.
Yeah. All right. I'm not going to get as lucky as
No.
I did, so.
Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Let's see.
It's college football season.
It is.
Absolutely love college football. Syracuse 2-0, just beat Fran Brown, second game ever, beat a top 25 opponent. Yes, that top 25 opponent was Georgia Tech. Don't give a shit. I'm fired up. This question is not about Syracuse.
Damn.
This is about Alabama.
Okay.
Crimson Tide.
Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Ah, damn.
Give me your best Roll Tide.
No, I thought that was going to be the question.
No.
So now I'm sad.
Roll Tide. Who is the current Alabama college football head coach?
Oh, yeah.
A, Lane Kiffin. B, Kalen DeBoer. C, Nick Saban. D, Ed Orgeron.
C, Nick Saban.
You're a fool, Randall Brown.
Damn. Didn't he used to be?
Nick Saban retired last year.
Oh, that's bullshit. Come on.
This is the first year of no Nick Saban Alabama in a long
Boom.
time.
Whatever. Damn.
The answer is Kalen DeBoer.
Sure.
So people aren't
Whoever
like
that is.
blue balls.
Whoever the hell that is. Yeah. Damn. Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
One of the cases I was going to bring up for Judge Russo was actually, it's like the state of probably Alabama v. Saban, and it's about his daughter getting in a lot of criminal trouble, and like it became like pretty good case law in Alabama. So that's the only reason I knew, and I was like, yeah, that's it. It's got to be Saban, but whatever.
I didn't know that. That's fun.
So maybe next time I'll bring that case up and I'll let you
Yeah.
talk about that.
He's on College Game Day now, so I was like, listen, you haven't seen that annoying clip of Pat McAfee dancing and Nick Saban looking at him annoyed because Pat McAfee's dancing. Pat McAfee's too much.
I've seen every time I see a clip of Pat McAfee, I immediately scroll past it.
He had a good thing going, and he Chris Pratted himself. In my opinion, he's taken it too far. Might not be for this audience, but text me what you think. Let's talk about something.
Okay, not you asked. Okay,
I'm up 3-2, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm on fire.
Oh, you are.
I'm on fucking fire.
I'm not asking you 2 questions next week.
I'm on fire. Balls back, baby. Run it back. Give me another one. Give me another one quick right now. I got jizz earlier too. I got jizz.
Clip it and ship it.
Okay, it's time to close this thing out with You Asked. Thank you for everyone for sending in the questions. We need more. pod.whoasked@gmail.com. Please send them in. It's very fun getting them. I like getting a little email notification at 3 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon. Couple from Alvin and Hunter. Did we do this one? Should someone be allowed to vote if they don't file taxes?
We didn't do that one.
Okay.
That's a fun. It's not like a funny question or anything.
It's not.
Like,
not really. Also, what do you think about the capital gains tax proposal?
No, that's what I mean. Like, I didn't expect these kind of questions, but no, but you heard my take last week about I don't even think people that can't answer a quiz should be able to vote, let alone people that can't fill out their taxes. So
that's what I was. That's what I was thinking of. When did you lose your last baby tooth?
You didn't even. Before that, you didn't even answer the question.
Sorry, I forget I have to answer because
that's what this is.
I know. I'm just doing such a good job hosting and listening to you. Should someone be allowed to vote if they don't file taxes? No. What? Of course not. I don't.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't. Is that even currently allowed? I don't know if that's currently allowed.
I mean, if you get caught, it's not.
I guess you can extend your taxes through October 15th at least.
Yeah, but I think it's more like this person has never paid taxes yet they voted every single election. Interesting. And then they still submit the vote and it still gets counted if you're a person, but if you got all the, so
right. I do love when it's like a tax proposal comes out and there's like dudes in their living room with like not even a couch and not even a TV. You're mad at this. You will never sniff this money in your life.
Yeah, all of these tax things will never affect your life.
For you. Don't you want nicer things? I'm confused. Again, comedy podcast, not a political
politics.
Show. Not a political show. About your baby tooth. Funny.
Yeah, I don't know when the last baby tooth was that I lost. Do you?
This was pointed at you, so I assumed there was a story.
There probably is that I'm forgetting, I guess. Well, no, you're going to have to write in and then we can conclude the story next time.
Yeah. Follow up on this one, Alvin. Give us the story of Randall's baby tooth.
My last baby tooth?
You got a weird baby tooth still?
No.
You got a snaggle?
I guess my last baby teeth would have been my wisdom teeth, right?
That you're thinking about it too much.
Do they count?
You're thinking about it too much. All right. It's 9:03. We got to watch the debate. So one question from Hunter because he wanted us to talk more about zoos. Thoughts on zoos? I want to be there for the people. That's it?
There's no more? There's more. Okay. I thought my thoughts on zoos. That's not a question, I guess. But
it has a question mark at the end of it. I'm reading off a teleprompter.
Yeah, I guess what are your thoughts on zoos is a question. Okay, I'm pro zoo. I think they're great. Kids love them. Great source of education for children, and they are a great source of trading between countries to get good cultural impact.
My trade line in Civ with China for the pandas is going great.
Exactly.
Right now.
Exactly.
My culture points are booming.
Through the roof. Yep. Gotta win Civ with the zoos.
Yeah, zoos are good. I would like to go to more zoos, but they're far, and I don't feel like going to the Bronx. So that's
far. I mean, you're in New York. Aren't there like 6 zoos in New York?
There's the Central Park Zoo, which is fine, and then there's the Bronx, which is apparently one of the best. But it's it's like,
how far is that from you?
Far enough that I don't want to go.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe if you had a car. Then you could go.
You can suckle on these nuts. Let's end the show there. Again, follow us, TikTok, Instagram, @whoasked. Please send in your questions, pod.whoasked@gmail.com. We like answering them, and I don't know how many more zoo ones I can do.
Oh, yeah. And send them to your friends who don't even know us, because they will be less apologetic in what they ask, you know?
That's
just tell them to be unhinged or whatever you want, and just we'll take in questions from random people.
Ask your parents to give you one question.
Wow. That's a bold one.
I want to answer mommy and daddy's questions.
Yeah, all right. That's fine.
They've been asking me questions for so long. That's it. Watch us on YouTube, subscribe, like, do all that bullshit. I don't know, whatever.
Thank you again, everybody.
Thank you for listening. It's been a pleasure again. Randall,
Aiden.
see ya.
Adios.